Medango ni American Konda. Maramani wale busafsaw da konrove. Sa mbaki basa bukarua. Au sa mbaki tini nonguchi ko na ichongo Kilikali. Na visa weso kitoreda sabuke sa chunga lev nambulan dunduai. Nakena biubaka betalia namben mundanga. Lev nangauna kema misaba kan pimbitatunga na nimbenu melendunga iwai. Aba bimna kanya ndu verto na lete tokle. Au vele takitsiko au ndo ngono ngendo tako sikina kana nangum henu. Berna ngono sarabetu kuna yakibival bale. Salentola na bin. Na bin salentola. Sangono sendur chumekia seketo betal no chukna advocates. Eresando irani. Sentola tunga iresakawe chukna ngone nambenu milendu nambenu. Keto babni bina kan iresakawe sapchunga nernal bikeman nambenu. Iratalangan na mami tata na mamana. Erakawe talchunga nambenu. Keto babina kan ni chukna lingon beto koni. Wasibi verene mami lom leni bubale
nabi ma tordantik ngai be nyata mikela chukena sakita bore dengan na penu jalakana sabsabani lo ni kor blate liu wakasi ni lo sochitu na matanta na dakawita ni lo riwa bokitu na din ego sa matem dengan kau kitu mendangan recycling advocate bingon ken kito lo mikito rin na ben sa lo chukena mate kito
Lili undo rede ni nungu vale bola katoke wai nambion sar do tata sok ngai sen nungu vale ni sambar ni rento lo kana ngon rekombion ni wai sa ra kana bil gas ni wai den ngam do stop ni vale do sa ti un bin samai pa ko sa siangana salili sarara takosen merko kan rembin ni wai sa isa ti kun bin ba ta
Oba bena kavale bena bul ke mami angol kine le tin kalima ke mami anding taki sobe ke mami ambole nga ana bukun kana barra mata kina ni mami mbula membaleta nambenu ya kito ko bena kana bukuni bulingo elewe tin kalima na lewe ni buli e banga na marama indono turanga akena bo era darbo kana ngonele erna darbo kana ngonele ngona ngone ni buli rasa ngati ni takataka ya kito ko bena kana lo mani ngauna saranga utala no chukina ngo sabola ka disanga nindo tale nangone era lako ena bulingo erse chiko vale sarada kaka ko ir sales tale buli ni sambole chiko na non rumbula na be kar sabara ramata kina le tareda kina na non rumbula ena ngona samber mai program go dona program ke mami maruta vale ke mai bukea kamay tarava kena nane mamichi ko sabsaba eno lo mani memi bubale buka kena lo mani ni mamichi ko chiko au tarana ngon pinakango mo babi nakataka lebu na Pacific Recycle Foundation ena buku ni be buke lebu ena buku ni be ba tora dakta ki lebu ka may kato edo may kina ena kena may sangai nakena mahroroi na mbeno lo manini to chiko o satarana ngon pinakango mo dapat kina na baka pinipina kalipsara pinapaka lebu kem do na Pacific Energy may kinana mundo liu pat kerto na mundo kena pay tambana dua na daw lebu dua pakadormai ne puni kena may ngarabi na program mongo Kilikali
Babili bina kan irbeto kon si kon kana marre nambenu na beka kito din bakchungo batki kendo kito babili bina ka ni raw ni kema mebuke itu kasolwale dakatu walolom kito babili bina ka bina vale.
Okay, so we know that in Fiji there's a problem on the waste collection, especially in the settlements, which are not properly equipped, and the waste collection is not done properly. And part of our CSR, which is the corporate social responsibility, we as Pacific Energy were interested in developing some programs to help the community. So when Pacific Recycling Foundation approached us, that was the right moment, right time and right moment for us to develop a partnership, to establish some strong relationship with the community and develop the community. And we'll talk about it later, but it's a long-term partnership that we wanted to implement and develop with the foundation, and that's why Pacific Recycling Foundation came at the right time and the right moment. So it's a good partnership and it's a good project to develop the recycling and the waste collection, especially for the settlements, which are not part of the waste collection in Fiji. Oh, that was a great outcome, and that's also why we decided to enter this program with PRF, was that it was not only focused on waste management, but also developing and empowering the people living in the communities. So we had a really great feedback from PRF on the fact that this program managed to raise awareness and helped the community to raise their voice and find new jobs and knew their rights, better knew their rights, thanks to the trainings. Oh, that's a great outcome also from this project. And the fact that the community here is respecting a lot this project, this waste collection, and you can see that it's really well maintained and in very good condition. And also for the settlement, the fact that there's no waste laying on site, there's no waste which are burned all day long, participate also to the empowerment and improvement of the settlement. And we're really happy that everybody embraced this program and is respecting also all the hard work which is done by PRF and all the investment that was done by all the stakeholders.
So as an organization, and because we are a rights-based organization, and our purpose is to make sure that we change the landscape of waste management in Fiji. And when we say in Fiji, we mean whole of Fiji. And usually support mechanisms, services are usually exclusive to the privileged communities or urban centers. We really wanted to make sure waste management doesn't become like that. So through these programs, one of the clear messages that we're trying to say to partners, to government agencies, to the whole nation is that recycling, waste management should not be exclusive to communities. It should be throughout the whole nation. And that's why informal communities matter, rural communities matter, outer islands matter. And that's the projection that we'd like to take. So the training is a very critical part, and I would like to sort of acknowledge our partners who came forward for the training and who supported us throughout. These are expert partners like Fiji Women's Crisis Center, Fiji Consumer Council, Fiji Cancer Society. And the reason why we wanted to do this is the entry point for us in these areas is always going to be about waste management and recycling. But we also recognize that in informal settlements, in informal sectors, waste is not the top of their priority. There are so many underlying issues, being domestic violence or substance abuse, unemployment. There's so many different aspects. And the idea is that when we go into these communities, that we bring a holistic solution. So when we enter, we bring our partners in that space, and they're able to provide empowering sessions, workshops, and of such that is aimed to empower the advocates in that area, but also bring change not just in the waste management space, but into the lives of the communities. So the Look Beyond movement is within our recycling movement. It's part of what we have started. And the idea about Look Beyond movement is waste management solutions, and anything else for that matter should not be confined to a certain gender, a certain community, or based on social or economic status. It should be for everybody. So waste management solution for us is about that. It shouldn't be privileged to communities, and the Look Beyond movement is look beyond the social status, the economic status of a community, and provide solution. And the movement is around not just waste management, but we are actively looking for people to come and join us in that space. So when they're doing their work in different areas, they can take the principles of Look Beyond and provide solutions, support to everybody. So we were actually very, very amazed at the success of Kilikali advocates and the way they took the program on. I mean, a lot of it was also the testimony of the trainings that were provided by different partners. But also it resonated that these communities take their land, take their environment so seriously. So we want to grow that space, because there's a lot of communities living in informal settlements who get stigmatized, who get looked down upon because they are not in formal sectors. And we want to change that narrative and hear their voices too, because in Kilikali, for example, and a few other informal settlements, these communities have stayed there for over 60 years now. And there is a sense of belonging in those communities. So we want to hear, we want their voices to come out through these movement building process. We want solutions to be given to these communities. But the success is also for us to recognize that these individuals can be role models. And throughout the 2023 project implementations for us, the Kilikali Settlement advocates took the advocacy to a totally different level of commitment and sharing that passion that we want in our space. So our acknowledgement actually goes to the Kilikali residents and the advocates in that area.
Well, from the very beginning, that was a discussion we had with PRF. We're not there for one coup. We're here for the long term, and it's a long-term partnership. And we want to continue our partnership with PRF and continue to develop those kind of projects, not only for waste management, but also empowerment and education. So yeah, we are who you are. This is Pacific Energy, and we're very happy to see the outcome and the success of this project and the success of Pacific Recycling Foundation.